And welcome the Innate Gamer here with If Zidane Played FIFA.
Hi, this is El Piero from If Zidane Played FIFA.
And this is our new series. It's going to be a dual series called If Only, where we imagine what would happen if these players, such as Falcao, had gone to Chelsea, and many other players which you'll see later in the video. So should we start with Falcao?
Yeah, so first of all, Falcao, so he's Colombian, plays for Atletico Madrid, and this is his up card, so it is absolutely great. His stats are just incredible. 91 heading. I'm not sure anyone in the Premier League is that good at heading.
And as soon as you move him to Chelsea, he becomes an absolute monster, and I reckon he'll be worth. He won't be worth. He's not transferred, but he would have been worth an absolute ton, 100,000 plus, I reckon.
Yeah, and he's strong. He's got great finishing. I don't think he's got 5-star weak foot, although he should. He is just a perfect player.
He'd have a good link with quite a few players, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you've got informed Torres. You've got, I don't think any Colombians play in the Premier League. But,
no, but that would make a great base to a hybrid.
Yeah, Mata, informed Torres, Falcao up front. How would you like that in a 3-5-2 or something?
And you could link up a BPL now with the Colombian team, because the Colombians have a lot of good, informs this year. So you could mix the two. And that's definitely what I do. Shall we move on to the next player, which is David Villa, who was going to go to Arsenal, I believe?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, a lot of these were unlikely or whatever, but, they're ones which were reported and which we would have liked to happen. So, David Villa, he has one of the best shots on FIFA. It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, yet again, it'd just be a brilliant base for hybrid. You could get that whole Spanish BPL and then get the Liga BBVA in. It would have opened up a whole new corridor to make teams. And you can't forget he's a really good player in his own right, and I definitely think he'd go for, quite a few coins.
Yeah, right, so should we move on to Isco now?
Isco. Brilliant player in game, brilliant passing.
87 dribbling, I think,
Yeah,
just one of the highest dribbling stats for a player.
Just good on the ball.
His shooting's great, he feels really, really sort of smooth when you're playing with him, and just all-round brilliant player.
However, I think his price wouldn't be as high because there's already quite a few cams in the Premier League, so a lot of competition.
And you've got to think there is also Santi Cazorla, Mata and David Silva for the Spanish ones, so they might be even better than him. But still, a good addition nonetheless.
Yeah, definitely, I would have liked to pick him up, I think, because I really like him in my Liga BBVA teams. I try to fit him in there if I can. So, Lewandowski.
Well, again, he does have high defensive work rate, I think. But once again, he's a player whose shooting is just great, It's, you shoot with him in the box and you've probably scored.
He's a fantastic finisher. And, I talk about these hybrids a lot, I know, I'm saying it a lot, but having these transferred players, because they're quite obscure nations, it can really open up new corridors. So you could have a Polish link with, Cuba, can't pronounce the name properly, you know what I mean, guys. Yeah. You could open that, and then you could have Bundesliga. It's just a really good thing, because I like making hybrids, and you can probably tell by what I'm talking about.
Also, he is quite strong, I think. He's just a solid striker. He'd be worth about 10k, I think. He's good, not amazing, but a good addition, again.
Yeah, great finisher.
So moving on, we've got Cavani.
Yes.
So Cavani is another one who I think has a high defensive work rate. And even more than Lewandowski, his shooting is godly. Yeah. Take a shot inside the box and 9 times out of 10 he will score.
I would have really looked forward to using him. And you've got the Suarez link and all that, so just a beastly team.
Suarez, Gaston Ramirez, a few Uruguayans in the Premier League, not a huge amount, but
but not a huge amount, but the ones who are there are really, really good. So, shall we just talk about this little team we've put together?
And so this is just showing, using some of the players in the videos, how a Premier League team could have looked. So this is kind of a dream team, We've put Isco in there, you might think you'd prefer Mata or someone, but his high dribbling is just so good, and he's just, you can't get tackled with him, basically.
Yeah, and just, look at that front two. If I was in the Gold Cup, with my, average gold team, and I came up against this, I'd want to rage quit. Just look at it. Look at the defence. I mean, just wow. Well, yes, that... So, I'm not sure what happened there, to be honest. That was time for you guys to think about the team and, what you would do to change it, obviously. Yeah. And, of course, there's a really nice-looking orange man of the match for Dyer there.
2 goals in the Carling Cup final, not bad at all.
He got destroyed. Bradford got destroyed, is what I mean by that. Anyway, please do leave your feedback in the comments if you've enjoyed it.
And there should be a second video coming up on my channel sometime soon.
Go check out IfZidanePlayedFifa. His description, his channel will be in the description. Subscribe if you want to see more.
Yeah, and we hope you enjoyed the video. So leave a like and subscribe if you did, and we will see you for part 2 sometime soon.